Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dancing Feathers Tarot. I know it's been a while since I posted any readings, but I felt like I should do one today. So we're going to do a pick a card, and whichever card you feel calls to you, or just whether it's the words or the pictures or even the little tiny words beneath the big word. Whatever calls to you about these cards, if there's one in particular that calls to you, that's the one that you should select, and I will go through each one, and I'll put timestamps under the description box so that you can just go to your selected card reading and take what resonates, and I hope that this brings clarity or answers a question, maybe. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only, so without further ado, I suppose we should go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to move the camera so you can see what we have here. We have 3 choices. Group 1 is going to be moss agate, positivity, change. Group 2, mushroom, recycling, breaking down problems. And group 3, rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. There you go, all 3 of them at once. Again, choose whatever calls to you, be it by the picture or the words. Welcome, group 1. You chose moss agate. So we're going to get back to that. But I always like to get started with a message from the universe, sort of like a baseline to whatever message is coming. So here we go. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Now that is random if there ever was one, but hey, what a good message, right? Always like to hear that we can it's okay to be imaginative, right? Doodle and be creative. So I have 2 decks that I'm using for the tarot part of this reading. And after I've drawn cards from both of those decks, I will go ahead and proceed to go through them or interpret into it whatever I feel like it says, what it's saying. I don't know if I said that right. I do this intuitively. So we'll pull your tarot cards first, and then after going through them, determine the message. So we got 2 cards from there. I'm going to move this over so we have room. Okay. If you see smoke come across the screen, it's because I'm burning incense. So don't be alarmed. All right. First up, we have the Queen of Pentacles. A healer, a working parent, a self-made person, material wealth and abundance, strength in family and community, a kind and nurturing heart, groundedness, being down to earth, generosity. This self-made queen reminds you to step into abundance by shifting any shadows that you're holding on to around wealth and security. You are safe. Pay attention to your finances to level up your money game and give yourself permission to rise into the upper ranks. This is a positive message of creature comforts and happiness with nature to find your calm, healing, and rooted power and harness the abundance that's available to you by being grounded in your situation. Shower others with warm blessings from a charitable heart. As loyalty, family, and community are the themes at this time, your nurturing and down-to-earth approach will give stability and support to those in your life. Don't overextend your energy. Avoid enabling others by over-mothering them. They must learn to walk on their own and bring your self-worth and guidance and your glorious, powerful love. Okay? Seven of Swords. Now, before I move forward, Swords is about mental, like thoughts. Where are you at mentally? Pentacles are about material things. So, for the Swords, deception or betrayal, taking only what's needed, the universe bearing witness to true intentions, getting away with something, being strategic, being grateful for the resources you have, and moving silently and quickly. Traditionally, this card warns that we must be on the lookout for deception, thievery, and betrayal. While we can sometimes find ourselves the victim of someone's deceit, it's also a nudge to act in alignment with our own highest morality. Be sure you're being honest with yourself about the nature of your reality right now. Sometimes we pretend that everything is okay or that we're doing the best we can even when we're not. Sometimes this shows up as recklessness or avoidance of responsibilities. Take only what's needed and remember that no excuse outweighs your ability to act from a place of love and integrity. You cannot deceive your own heart, and the universe will always bear witness to your truest intentions. For you alone and vulnerable under the light of the full moon, the only thing that matters is the truth. Move forward with lightness of conscience to guide you. Okay. Wow, we did it again. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you really need this message, I guess. We see the Queen of Pentacles in the midst of a lush green garden. Her dress is made of tulips and connects her with the surrounding flora and fauna. Under her white skirts rests a rabbit family, symbolizing the Queen's protective nature, especially for those under her care. The Queen carries flowers in a basket and wears a formal jacket, which illustrates that she is a serious working woman and a good provider. So, fertility, nurturing, provider, earth mother, generosity, resourcefulness. Okay, let me think about this. You got two Queen of Pentacles. She is a hard-working female, feminine energy. She's resourceful. She's generous. She's nurturing. She's protective. Maybe this speaks to who you are as a person. Maybe you are a parent and you have kids. Maybe you're not. Maybe you just have that energy. You want to take care of the people around you who mean the world to you. Sometimes taking care of people can go to our own, what is the word? When we put so much into other people, it's to our own detriment. Sometimes you can enable people that should be standing on their own 2 feet and trying to figure out life for themselves. My own experience with this, a relationship I've had, I was this Queen of Pentacles. I still am, pretty much. But I was enabling. I felt the burden of this person on me, and I felt like I had to make everything okay. I had to fix it all. And it didn't matter how it took from me. It didn't matter how I was ready to pull my hair out in frustration. It just... I just gave and gave and gave until I just hit the end of myself. Now, the 7 of Swords, talking about deceitfulness. I feel like that's saying don't be deceiving yourself. You were this wonderful, caring, nurturing person But maybe you are telling yourself a story that is getting in the way of what's best for you. You're telling yourself a story that does not serve you. I was telling myself a story. I was telling myself that I needed to be everything to this person because that's what it was. Everything for the relationship, everything for the love of this person. Well, it was tearing me apart. I had no peace. Finally, I had to come to the conclusion, look, they are their own person. They have their own life and they have their own path to walk. It's not up to me to provide for them. It's not up to me to make them happy. They need to find their own happiness. They need to find their own path. And that's facing the truth of the situation. That's getting past deceiving yourself, telling yourself you have to be everything to this person. It's not serving you. You know, as a parent, yes, you give and you give and you love your children. And they're yours for 18 years, right? And you're everything to them and you provide for them and you give them whatever they need. But once they hit past that 18 years, you know, at this point, they're old enough to try and figure out life for themselves. So sometimes we have to step back and let that happen. We hold on to things because maybe inside of ourselves, we're telling ourselves, you know, this person needs me. Because if left on their own, they're going to just crash and burn. And I can't let that happen. Well, this is tough love. You know, step back. Let them find their way. You're there. You're there to comfort them. To give advice if they ask it. But essentially, everybody's life is their own. And they have to find their own way. So this is what I feel like this is saying for you, group 1. Be it a situation, maybe you are this protector, generous, loving person, and you're trying to take care of a situation. You're the manager at work, and you have these young kids working underneath you, and you think that you have to let them get away with everything because you're like, they're young, they don't understand. Okay, well, you know, once again, let them find their own way. You have to uphold what you need to uphold. You're responsible to be in charge of whatever you're in charge of. So it could be in regards to work. It can be in regards to your home life. It can be in regards to a relationship with you and somebody that you love, be it family or romantic. So this is what I have for you with the tarot. This is what I'm feeling for what the tarot is saying about your situation. Next, we're going to go into the oracle. See if we can get further clarity. So once again, I have 2 decks that I'm using in regards to oracle. And once I have the cards in front of me, I'll go into detail about what I feel like it's saying. Sorry. Okay, you got number 40. Co-create. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you are creating your own reality every moment of every day with your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet, you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you are aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. Connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas that you never would have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art, now in the very embodiment of beauty. Flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now. Whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness. We're going to go back to the first card that you chose. If I can get it out. Okay. Because that was also an oracle card. Let's see. Here we are, the moss agate. Positivity, change. See if I can move this back so it's not like blurry. Okay, there we go. Guess that's a little better. Change can be daunting. The moss agate card reminds you that stasis, while comfortable, denies you growth and development that your spirit needs to evolve. Moss agate offers you the foundation or a safe space to explore and plan for the future. You're holding back from change because you feel unprepared. Moss agate can help. Moss agate attracts positive energy, a boon when you are uncertain about shifts and transformations in life. Call on the stone to help you set good foundations and prepare yourself for the future change, or simply when you crave emotional balance. Okay. This is tying into our message, right? You are amazing on your own, is basically what this is saying. But sometimes in some areas we need to change things. Like with the Seven of Swords that we had before. Maybe you were deceiving yourself about a certain perspective, a certain thought that you keep hanging on to. Or maybe somebody else is putting up deception in front of you. If that makes sense. Deceiving you somehow. But I really feel like in regards to this reading, that it's you possibly deceiving yourself. Here it's talking about what an amazing creative person you are. That goes hand in hand with your Queen of Pentacles cards. But it also, with this moss agate, it talks about transformative change. Being afraid to take that step and make a change. Don't let your fear hold you back. There's so much going on in your life right now. So much good. So look at things in positive light. You have everything you need to succeed, to move forward, to change your perspective, or cut out that which no longer serves you. So I do hope that this resonated. Thank you for coming and taking your time to do this reading with me, and until next time, welcome group 2. You chose the mushroom. So right now I'm going to move this card to the side, and we're going to get started with the message from the universe. If you see smoke coming across the screen, it's because I'm burning incense, so don't be alarmed. When you hold onto the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. And there's our starting message. I have 2 tarot decks that I'm pulling from today. I will go ahead and pull the cards, and then once I have them, proceed to, I guess, interpret or intuit what the message is. So I'm just going to pull those cards first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, there it is. First up, we have the Knight of Swords. Now, swords are, the suit of swords in tarot are about like mental things like thoughts, perspectives, that kind of thing. So with that in mind, this female Knight of Swords is flying on a feather through a rough, windy, stormy sky. The clouds depict the aura of energy surrounding her, and the feather symbolizes the knight's ability to think fast on her feet. The news excerpt on her dress relates to women's equal rights, a cause that she is battling for. The knight is fighting with her words, and she wants to win with her intellect. She holds her weapon, a pen, high into the sky and cuts clouds of opposition into pieces. Nothing can stop her ambitious dedication to the cause. So, unwavering devotion to a cause, ambition, opinionated, influential, self-assurance. Here we have one of the major arcana cards, the World. Completion, joy, wholeness, achievement, happy endings, abundance, success, new levels of consciousness, literally traveling the world. The World brings one of the most positive, abundant messages in tarot. Congratulations, you've come so far. A large project or a period in your life is coming to a successful conclusion, and it's time to revel in the sweet afterglow of your success. If you're not quite there yet, take this card as a sign that you're on the right path. Consciously step into the world's ascension energy and welcome a beautiful shift as your inner spiritual landscape merges with your outer reality. As you reach the stage of fruition, remain focused. Don't slacken your resolve as you glimpse the magic at the end of the long journey, because it's time to follow through with your final steps and complete the cycle. Even in shadow, the World is a positive card that signals bliss and happy endings with tons of positive energy on the way. Okay, well, that's good news, right? So maybe in your life right now, maybe there's something that you've been it's been like a project, maybe either at work, in your family. There's something that you've really been driven to accomplish. There's something, a perspective that you've been trying to push. There's a goal that you've been trying to reach. And this Knight of Swords shows your heart trying to reach it. She's driven. She's all about action. She is going for it. But not only is she doing that, she is fighting this battle, right? With her words. So maybe this project, this goal that you've been trying to accomplish, it's more than just action physically. It's about what you've had in your head. You've been fighting this intellectually. Like this Knight of Swords. Remember what I said? The swords is about mental clarity, mental thoughts, perspectives. You've been going after this situation with your words, either written words or words that you said. They called her opinionated. Maybe people call you opinionated because you don't shy away from what you're trying to put out there. You're not coming half-hearted to this battle that you've been trying to do. You are coming all the way, and it's not just physical, it's a mental thing. You want to reach others with your words. You want to change something. There's a goal, there's an end that you're trying to get to. And you've been driven to get to this end, to whether it's changing people's minds about a situation or even changing people's perspectives about a situation. It could be in regards to work, it could be family, it could be romantic relationship. You've been hardcore into this battle. Whatever it is you've been trying to get across to people. And the world is showing that you're getting there. The battle, it's in your favor. You're getting there. It's coming to a good conclusion. You're making headway with your plans, your goal, your project. You are getting somewhere with it. You just got to stay in long enough to see it to the conclusion. Don't give up now. You're getting somewhere. You're going there, and you've been dedicated. The end is coming into sight. Whether it's a situation, like I said, a situation, work-related, romantic relationship, whatever your drive has been for whatever goal that you were trying to accomplish, it's coming to an end. It's coming to a conclusion. You're on the right path. You're making headway. So keep going, and it's going to work out for the highest good of everybody. Let's go with your oracle. See if there's any more things that need to be brought into brought to your attention. Let's see if there's any more clarity that needs to be made. All right. You got number 27, exchanging gifts. Let's see if I can get this where it's clear. Okay. The law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, determining value. You're entering into a productive, enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, You must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful when you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not the time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring into your life. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you, too. Love is truly yours today. All of your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways that you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings, opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Okay, well that lines up too with what I was saying earlier. Okay. Now we're going back to the first card that you chose in regards to the mushroom. Let's see. Sorry, there we go. Recycling, breaking down problems. A mushroom's main purpose is to aid in decomposition. They use enzymes to break down decaying organic matter, feeding themselves in the process. Mushrooms and other fungi are also part of the greater mycelial network, a vast interconnected network of hair-like roots that transfer information not only to other fungi but to plants and trees as well. The mushroom card supports you as you break down problems into smaller issues and work to solve them separately to make incremental advances in life. The discoveries you make with every step forward can be used to nourish and enrich future projects. That lines up too. So everything is coming together to tell you to keep the path. Understand that what you're giving of yourself is being heard. It's being taken in. You're reaching whatever goal, project that you've been working on. You are being effective. But don't forget to be open to receive as well. Instead of just you slowly trying to accomplish your goal. As you try to accomplish your goal, as you work on that path, be open to receiving whatever opportunities or maybe different perspectives that come your way. Because everything is for a purpose. And although it may not seem so important, whatever people may be putting into your life, don't cut it away unless it really absolutely does not serve you. Maybe there's something, maybe there's a message for you in that. For whatever they're putting out, maybe there's a message for you as well. Anyway, I hope this resonated. I hope I was able to help you get clarity in whatever situation you're dealing with, maybe some answers. So if everything resonated and it felt like this reached you, I would love to hear about it in the comment section below the description box. So be blessed, and until next time. Welcome, Group 3. You chose Rosemary. So remembrance, loyalty, fruit, faithfulness. We're going to move this card over to the side because we're going to get back to it. We're going to start with a message from the universe to get a sort of starting message, opening message. If you see smoke come across the screen, don't be alarmed. I'm burning incense. If you are feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it's in a relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it's the right step to take. Be brave. We are right beside you. Okay, so I have 2 tarot decks that I'm working with today. I'm going to go ahead and draw the cards that come up from those tarot decks, and then after I have them, I'll go into whatever message I feel is coming with those cards. So you got 2 out of that one. Okay. Five of Cups. Now, in the tarot, the Suit of Cups is about emotions. So, this is regarding your emotions. Five of Cups pictures a sad woman dressed in somber colors. She stands in the middle of a lake looking with disappointment at 3 flowers floating away. The flowers were separated from the branch that she's holding in her hand. She is so focused on her loss that the woman does not seem to care about the 2 remaining flowers still blooming on the branch. Her regret is preventing her from moving on towards the other side of the lake. So, loss, regret, defeat, disappointment, pessimism, gloom. Ten of Cups. Community, love, soulmates, harmony in relationship and family, divine connections, heart opening and expansion, wholeness. This card has the powerful energy of connected hearts, giant love, and devoted acceptance. Often seen as the one big happy family card, it's a giant yes for relationships and love, and it predicts your fairy tale ending. And hey, you get to decide what the soulmates and unicorns ending looks like. Allow your heart's expansive energy to pour into all of your connections, including those with your community. If you're looking for a white picket fence in order to find happiness, remember that your joy will only come from the inside out. By waiting for other people or better things to create your happiness for you, you undermine your own power to create feelings of love. Bring gratitude and generosity to your life every day. Focus on others and gift them with your energy through time, kindness, and service. Well, I didn't realize there was 2 cards there. So we got a whole lot going on here. Let's see. King of Wands. Okay, Wands is inspiration. Like action, doing. So entrepreneurial spirit, natural born leader, ideas that can be very successful, creative visionary, timelessness, success. This fiery guy, he's charismatic and natural born leader whose vitality emanates through his laughter and obsession with a life well lived. As you dance into this energy, you may feel a surge of entrepreneurial passion that pushes you to the edges of your epic success. This card of moguls, masterpieces, and soul inspiration, the King of Wands calls you to unleash that offbeat weirdo that you got inside and be absolutely unapologetic in your pursuit of the stellar. Ground your vision through the wildly novel expression of big ideas. And if you find yourself getting tripped up by the minutiae of the everyday, recruit help and map out the bigger picture. Yell passionately, invite others to see what you see. So on the flip side of that, you may not perceive your own blind spots because of your ambition. So we'll see which one we are dealing with. Last but not least, we have the Two of Swords. Stalemate, crossroads, making a difficult choice, opposing ideas or options, choosing the best route of action, memory, and thought. So swords in tarot, the suit is about mental things like perspectives, thoughts, clarity. So the mental battle, battle of the thoughts, right? You know that feeling of not knowing. It's time to make a choice, and it may seem like you are between a rock and a hard place. If you can't decide which way to go, it's because you can't see the bigger picture yet. The Two of Swords are whispering that you must move in one direction. Close your eyes and listen to your internal guidance system for your map. If your intuition has fallen unusually silent, it's asking you to trust yourself and your ability to discern and decide. Even in blindness, you already know the best way forward. When you act, the future will reveal itself and help you to move towards your dream. Have faith that the universe is serving you the right experience. At the crossroads of duality, your analysis and overthinking will just get you buried in the quicksand of a million possible endings. So find your peace of mind by trusting your own judgment. Okay, that's a lot. Okay. So, maybe you have a situation in your life and you can look at it one of two ways. You can either see the good part of it and focus on that, or you can let it take you down as far as like pull your emotions and thoughts and energy down. These two cards, I feel like they go together. Five of Cups. Maybe things are difficult at this time regarding work, family, relationships, like romantic relationship, friendship. Maybe something is pulling on you. Like it's definitely making an impact in your thoughts. It's pulling on you. Now what you have to do is decide, what are you going to do about it? Whatever the situation is, whether it's a perspective, whether it's an action, whether it's regarding home, work, or romantic relationship, you have a choice to make. You need to decide how you're going to move forward. If you only focus on the lower end of this, if you only see this in a light of sadness, then that's what you're going to get out of it. And you need to understand that what you put into things is what you get out of it. Like, we're like magnets. We call to us what we are putting out. So it could be a difficult situation right now, but how are you handling it? Are you putting out sadness? You know, like she is being sad that she lost those flowers without noticing the two that's there behind her. Are you only focusing on the sad parts of the situation? Are you only focusing on the things that are upsetting? Or do you want to focus on the things that are not? The good side of it. What is the flip side of it? There's always two sides to every situation. Are you going to be like this lady? Blindfolded, twisted up in knots, and uncertain where she's going to go, and let all this get into her head and mess with her thoughts? Or are you going to decide to go or look at the situation in a way that is uplifting? Not focus on the sad parts of the situation, but what is the good that came of it? Maybe there was a revelation. Maybe something happened. And even though it's upsetting, maybe you were facing a truth about yourself or other people, and it was upsetting to you because you did not see it coming. But it's up to you to decide how you're going to move forward from that. That's what this is saying. Here you have the Ten of Cups. There is good ahead of you. That's what this card is saying. There is good ahead of you. If you just move forward in that way, follow your path, keep your energy up. Don't let things pull you down. Don't let your emotions take over and overwhelm you. Look at the flip side of a situation. What was learned from this? What do you know now that maybe you didn't know before? Maybe you were given a truth that you did not know about yourself or somebody else, but instead of being blinded, now your eyes are open and you can understand, okay, this is where it came from. This is what really happened. Now that you have that insight, you can move forward. Don't let it hold you back. Don't let it pull you down. There's good ahead of you. If you just keep moving forward, if you keep positive, you can move forward and there's going to be good ahead of you. Here you had the King of Wands. He is inspirational. He's all about living life to the fullest. He's about action, right? So, let me go back and see. He's the King of Wands. You're creative. He's all about creation, like being creative. You have a lot of good things going for you in your life. You may not see it right now, but if you look, you'll see it. Maybe you're getting caught up in details. Maybe you're not seeing the bigger picture because you're stuck on those details, and those details are pulling you down. But you have good ahead. There's good ahead of you. You don't have to be stuck in that mindset of it's all going downhill. You have creativity. You have so much ahead of you. There's so much goodness ahead. That's what this card is saying. You have good ahead of you. Now it's time to get your head in the game and maybe refocus your perspective, refocus your thoughts on the flip side of it. Be true to yourself. Be true to what you know is right and good. Be authentic. Don't let the things that make you sad pull you down when you have so much good ahead of you. So this is about looking within and deciding how you're going to move forward. So that's what I'm getting from the tarot. Now we're going to go to the oracle. See if there's any clarity or anything else that you need to know. Any message else, any other message you need to know. Okay. So you got number 24, time for a nap. Rest, rejuvenation, renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, and your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and take a rest. Be willing to let your dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement. When it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with somebody, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally. And a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. And this is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, and let go of attachments to any outcome now. Meditate and take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off your list of things to do and allow yourself to rest. Okay, well, that's one way to get answers. To take a step back and just exist in the moment so that you can get to where you need to be mentally, right? So here we are coming back to the original card that you chose. Rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. Rosemary is an aromatic herb closely associated with loyalty and devotion and remembrance of the dead. The sharp, piney smell is clean, helping you to clear away confusion and uncertainty. Rosemary's needles grow on wooden stems, a strong cord that is not easily broken. Rosemary card tells you to be faithful to what you hold sacred in your life, whether that is your values, beliefs, people, or whatever you feel passionate about. Remember these things and honor them. Keep them in your mind when you make choices, and don't let the world sway you from your ideals. So, what's in your head, right? It's a mind thing right now. To take a moment, to take a step back, to just exist so that you can find your next step. So all of the cards that we pulled today are connected, and I always find that fascinating at the end of a reading, how everything seems in it, connected. So anyway, I hope this resonated for you. I hope that maybe you found some answers, or maybe you got some clarity. If this did resonate with you, I would love to know about it in the comment section below the description box. So I hope that you have a great week, and until next time.